So I don't think anybody's talking about this. I just picked up a passenger on the Uber side, and one of the reasons why we're getting so many shared rides, Uber isn't telling people that shared rides is carpool. And I'm explaining what I mean by that. I had a young lady, and what looked to me to be her boyfriend. She said on her app, it gives her an option of wait and save. So Uber just marketed it as you wait longer and you save money. What it does is it books a shared ride. It doesn't give them the option to say how many people's in the vehicle. So I chose it just for shits and giggles. I don't normally do shared rides, but I hit shared ride and I hit stop request, so I wouldn't get any more rides during this trip. Go to pick them up and ask them. I'm just curious. I don't want to scare them, make them think anything's wrong. Why'd you guys pick shared rides? And she said, I just thought I was doing wait and see. So they're basically just marketing as if they're just offering a option to wait longer and save money. But what it's doing is it's booking a shared ride and not explaining to the passenger that you're booking a pool, basically a pool ride. They should call it Uber Pool like they used to. And because there's nothing asking them how many people, it's two of them getting in the car. And it only says on the app it's one person. So I explained to them, had I picked up another person or two other people, you guys will be in a car with somebody you don't like. You'd be squeezed up in my back seat because I have a very small car. And they were like, oh, okay. They had no clue that they were booking what is really should be called a pool ride. This is the problem, Uber. In my opinion, this is a serious problem, and it should stop. It's confusing. It's shady to me. And this is one of the reasons why drivers stop doing pool rides. This is one of the few reasons why drivers don't want to do pool anymore, or shared, sorry. And we're getting bombarded with these nonstop. It's either pool rides or trash. Pool rides or trash. Pool rides, trash. I must have got offered 20 rides on Uber this morning and only did 2. One happened to be this shared ride, because a lot of times on these shared rides, they actually offer slightly more money than the single rides because they're trying to scam the driver, hoping you pick up more people. So essentially you're picking up 2 people for the price of 1, because you don't make that much more money when you pick up a additional rider. You don't. You make an extra $1, $2, maybe 3 tops. So this makes sense, because I was trying to figure out, why are we getting so many shared offers? Why are we getting so many? Because people don't know that shared rides is technically pool, and they'll be sharing the car with strangers. Uber refuses to explain it, and they're talking about this ride can be recorded and all this stuff. I hope they hear me. I hope Uber is listening in. I hope they hear this what I'm saying, because this shadiness that they're doing is pissing drivers off. It really is. It's making it not fun at all. I've been staying on Lyft to combat this experience that I have dealing with Uber, I just been staying on the left side. Most of my ride, I actually got way more done on Lyft this morning than on Uber. And I know that's not every area, because a lot of drivers, they don't get anything on Lyft because they're in the bad area for Lyft. And I get it. There's usually less Lyft. There's less people that take Lyft in most areas. Like, I know for a fact that where I'm originally from, like the Nog, Stanford area, there's more, particularly Stanford, you're only going to get really Uber. You'll get occasional Lyft here and there, but it's probably 90% Uber drivers in Stanford. You're not going to get a lot of Lyft at all. I apologize for the glare. It's an awfully sunny day today. But that's the problem. This is what Uber does. They play games. They don't explain things. And then they wonder why nobody's picking up these rides. There must be some drivers taking these crap rides. There must be. There's gotta be, for them to keep offering this garbage. And then the garbage they're offering outside of just the shared rides has gotten out of hand. I know I'm in standard mode, so that's why I'm getting garbage, but I've talked to a driver that is supposedly in advanced mode, and he says he literally has to take everything. Everything. The trash. He's still getting offered trash. And he's still getting some good rides, but he's still taking almost every single trip. He might decline something that's super far away, but for the most part, he's taking everything over and over and over. You literally got to take all the rides just to get something decent. I'm trying to figure out, how does this benefit anybody, Uber? How does this benefit the overall? I guess it does benefit Uber, because if people are taking these trash shared rides, the newbies are taking shared rides because they think that's how it's always been, I think. So I do understand that that's how they're getting over, but I'm just trying to figure out why they have to be so shady and not explain to the customer wait and save equates to shared rides, which is technically pull. And I've been trying to figure this out. Why so many shared ride offers? I would say probably 90% of the rides I saw today were shared rides. And people are going to do wait and save because they're not in a rush, because, you know, these kids, they look like they're college age. You know, they're out for, like, I guess spring break or whatever. I don't understand why Uber has to be so shady. I'm thinking, God, there's no share or pull on Lyft. That's all I gotta say. The minute Lyft does pull or shared or call it whatever they want to call it, I'm done with them too. But literally, I haven't been taking, like I said, I got probably 20 offers, only took 2. My acceptance rate is probably down to, like, I think 6 or 7. And they wonder why. You could even send me trash, but stop with the shared, or give us an option button to opt out of shared altogether. And I hope they're listening. You know, all my videos won't be this negative if you're new to the channel, but I'm just really pissed off about shared rides lately. So that's that. Please, if you want to help support the channel, subscribe, like, comment, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.